India has a rich cultural heritage of different martial arts, such as Silambam, Gatka, Thangata, and one of the most famous one, Kalari, also referred as Kalaripayattu or Kalaripayat. What is the history of Kalaripayattu? How did Kalaripayattu came to Kerala? Why did this martial art was being banned by the Britishers, particularly in 1804? Let's explore this. Hello everyone. Hi, this is Alok Ojha. Welcome to StudyIQ IAS English. Kalaripayattu, one of the famous martial arts from the region of Kerala. As per the ancient legendary stories, this Kalaripayattu, a martial art, was being brought to the region of Kerala by the sage Parshuram, who is also considered as the sixth avatar of Lord Vishnu. It is believed that this martial art finds mention in one of the most important ancient texts, Dhanurved, which is an Upaved of Yajurved. Yajurved mentions about the art of warfare. It also mentions about the 64 forms of art of warfare, one among which is Kalaripayattu. It is also said that Kalaripayattu is not only about the physical combat, it is also about the weapons. It is also about the mental and spiritual process. So the training of Kalari, it includes physical combat along with mental and spiritual aspects are also being taught. Apart from this, as a part of the rituals, the weapons are being worshipped. Medicinal oils are also being used. Such a beautiful martial art from the region of Kerala. But why did Britishers ban such a martial art? There might be some reason behind this. Majority of the European companies that came to India, particularly came in India for the trading purpose. And the profit margin will only exceed when there is a monopoly over the trade practices. Kerala, referred as the Spice Garden of India, had a famous martial art that time in the form of Kalaripayattu. Now, the warriors who got trained in the Kalaripayattu were also being supported by the various rulers at that time. And they protected their motherland, particularly from the rule and the yoke of the company. A very small example. English East India Company and its officials forced the peasant to cultivate spices. Apart from this, they used to, purchase these spices and sell these spices at a very exorbitant rate, particularly in the European nations, without the peasants getting the major pie out of it. And at that time, Kalari was a major martial art of India. And Britishers saw this as a threat. They saw that the warriors who practiced the Kalari might rebel against the Britishers, and they were being supported particularly by the rulers of that time. One such ruler of Kerala, particularly the ruler of Kottayam, was Raja Pazhasi, also referred as Kerala Simham or Lion of Kerala. He waged a guerrilla warfare particularly against the Britishers from 1793 to 1805. And unfortunately, in 1805, he succumbed to death in a skirmish against the Britishers or the officials of English East India Company. From now onwards, English East India Company, they decided that they are going to ban the practice of Kalari, because they believe that Kalari, it's not just a practice of martial art or a physical combat, but they believe that it is also a mixture of sorcery and witchcraft, which was mistaken by them. In fact, it's a very beautiful practice which involves mental and spiritual cleansing along with particularly the physical combat. Medicinal oils are being used. Proper physical training is being given. And in 1804, Britishers banned the art of Kalaripayattu basically on one major reason. It involves witchcraft, it involves sorcery. This might not be true. So that was a major reason why Britishers banned Kalaripayattu. So what were the consequences of these ban? It completely impacted the traditional Indian fabric, particularly the martial art of India, the cultural fabric of the nation. Apart from this, the Guru-Shishya Parampara was being disturbed. Various Gurukuls of that region were being stopped. Those practitioners who were practicing were being heavily fined or imprisoned. The instructors were being imprisoned. This hurted the martial art of India at that time. It was not just Kalari or Kalaripayattu. There were different martial art which had to face the brunt of the policies of the English East India Company and the Britishers. One such art particularly was the art of Silambam. So it had one of the negative consequences particularly on the martial arts of India at that time. This was a beautiful story, particularly why did Britishers ban the major art form, particularly the martial art form of India at that time, that is Kalari. So guys, hope so you liked the video. StudyIQ IAS English has come up with the resolution batch, and the prices are starting at a very affordable price of 9,999 for those aspirants who are aspiring to appear for 2026. Like, you can use the code which is flashing on your screen, that is Alok Live. For more such interesting videos, please do follow StudyIQ IAS English. Thank you.